Your reaction to being officially approved tonight, I know you're really excited about it.
I'm thrilled to go home. It's been a dream of mine since I left to eventually get the opportunity to go home. And God takes us in different directions. And I had a great experience in Salem. It's been tremendous to be in Hudson. I met some wonderful people, and I think it's made me a better coach as you go up the ladder with the D2 and the D1 level. You get different experiences, but in the back of my mind, it's always been a goal to come home and to have the opportunity. When I was approached by people in the community that said that Coach French was stepping down and say, hey, would you consider coming back? I was thrilled to have that opportunity.
You talked about the community support and how much there was from people all over the Tiger community. What's it mean to you to have that support from people around there?
The love and appreciation that they've showed myself and my family, it's been tremendous. And when I was there at Springfield, 98 to I think it was 98 to 2003 when I left, and we had won the district title, and just to see the joy on the people's faces when we kind of broke the jinx, and it had been 35 years since we had won a district title, and the love from the community it was an outpouring. And getting a chance to go back and seeing just the joy for people and the way that they've come out to support me, the way that they've come out and trying to push me to come back, it's just been, to be honest, that's the reason I'm coming home. I mean, the community's been a big part of it.
You talked about finishing what you started so many years ago. Tell me about that.
Well, as a kid, everyone in Springfield knows about the 63 and 68 teams. We were raised, on the stories of Brungard, J.J. Kennedy, Grant Parks, and, people like that, and Sonnedecker. And so as a kid, you grow up, you hear those stories, and you want to achieve that. And then as a young player, I got to watch Chuck Sinsel and Jimmy Trafficant and Brian Cease, people like this play. And it was great to watch these guys that were role models. And as a player, and then even as a coach, we kept knocking on the door, but we had a team, Youngstown Rayan, at the time was standing between us and a lot of district titles, and a lot of bad breaks, a lot of close calls, a lot of buzzer beaters that didn't go our way. And I think when we won that in 2003, it kind of lifted a lead weight off the community. I mean, we had 80-year-old ladies coming out of the crowd in tears, hugging me. 4,000 or 5,000 people in the Salem gymnasium, and they were all wearing black. I mean, it was just an awesome experience. And to leave that, it was a tough decision. It's one of those that to get a chance to go back and finish what we started, my goal has always been as a kid growing up to win a state title, and it hasn't changed. And they got a great program. Coach French did a tremendous job, and Coach Fender before him and Coach Spate, they all did an excellent job of continuing the tradition at Springfield Local, and I feel privileged to hopefully carry on what they've been building upon and to hopefully carry it to the next level.
There's been so much success, football, basketball, and all the rest over at Springfield. What's your message to all the Springfield fans and all the community that are so happy to have you back home?
Well, it's unfinished business. We're going to try to take care of it. I mean, there's a goal, and the goal goes beyond just a league title, a district title. I think we all have a goal, and I saw the football game. I mean, I'm a fan, and I saw the plays and how close we came last year to the state title in football. I saw the regional game in basketball, and it's something in Springfield. The baseball team's been tremendous. People don't understand the value of athletics in a small community. In a community like Springfield, you got most of the kids play 2-3 sports, and it's just a great atmosphere when you see the passion and what it means to the people, and that's part of what makes it special, to be honest.
What have you learned in between your time from Springfield and now coming back to Springfield?
Well, I think the biggest thing is, you learn how to diversify your game plan as a coach. From a coaching standpoint, I wish I could go back and play that LeBron James game now with what I know compared to, a 25, 30-year-old coach with 5 years, 10 years experience. It's a different clientele. I've been forced in a school like Hudson. We play Asa Ahmad, Division I player, Teskey's, Division I player in NBA, Amari Spellman. You're playing Division I college players on a nightly basis and Division I athletes every night. You have to be better. You have to put something together to be able to compete with those type of players. And we're at a school that didn't have open enrollment at Hudson, so we were in a position where you had to really work your tail off to compete with those type of athletes on a daily basis. And we were pretty successful and had a pretty good run, and I'm very proud of what we did at Hudson. It's a great school district. It's one of the best in the nation, and it's a tremendous place, and I left some really good kids. And I said many times, there's only one place I would leave, and it's to come home. And people said, we had some great jobs open. You look at Poland, South Range, just elite programs in our area, great school districts. It's just not for me. I'm coming home because it's Springfield Local. That's my home. I'm a Tiger. I'm orange and black in the blood, and that's where I want to be. And I got a chance to finish the job.